Hey, Fernando. Okay, your watch is here. It's completely original. It's pretty much just what I like. It's totally, totally original. It had a lot of sun, but it never seemed to have any water inside. So I assumed that it was going to be pretty nice when I opened up, but even I was surprised at how pretty the movement was. It's hazy, but it's the evenness of the color. The only thing I see is that your winding bridge is definitely loosening up a little bit. You can see this line of brassing right here. That's from because this is getting loose, and so it can move around. If you look over here as I'm doing this, see it's going up and down. So it can impact this bridge, and it's starting to wind a little bit, and we're going to want to address that, because every time the weight comes around and it grinds across this, it sends up a cloud of metal dust, which we don't want. But the movement is in good condition, and how we can tell that is that despite the fact that it has absolutely no lubrication, none whatsoever, look at how it's running. It's still an adjustment, still decent numbers for amplitude. It's low, but the reason it's running this well is because the watch movement itself is in physically good condition. It doesn't mean anything that, the watch doesn't need service. The watch absolutely needs service. There's no lubrication in it that I can see, and it's definitely dirty. But physically, the wheels and the pivots are in good condition. The watch is in good condition. The balance is in good condition. Pallet fork is in good condition. So this watch with a service will be great, which is nice. That's a good place to start. It resets to 0. It's slow, but again, the reset being slow doesn't mean anything to me because the watch needs servicing. Just like the buttons are gummy, but that's because the seals are original. Okay, hang on. This stupid thing. I have this hands-free thing, and it works okay. Not great. I feel bad disparaging it because someone sent it to me as a gift, and it certainly is better than nothing, but I need something even better than this. I can't believe I've owned and sold so many of these. Can't believe I owned and sold so many of them. Now, your Tachymeter ring has rotated around. That's not really a big deal. I haven't cinched down the case back, so that's not getting pressed in. It's not really a big deal. There's a tab at the 2 marker that this thing fits into, or actually I think it's at the 10 marker on these. I think it's at the 10 marker over here. Any case, I'll rotate this. Don't worry about that. That's not a big deal. Your watch is completely original. It's definitely sun faded. This tip of this sweep right here, that should be sort of a pale orange, tomatoey red. But the dial, one of the things that these Pandas are prone to is these sort of brownish red discolorations on the silver face of the dial. And this doesn't have that at all. It's definitely sun faded. These hands need to be cleaned, but the Loom is good. This, you might leave it, or if you want, I can tint it back down again. But after service, this is going to be a great watch. It needs a case rebuild with the seals. It needs a crystal. Everything needs to be cleaned. But that's it. Just cleaning. Cleaning. That's it. No major surgery. Nothing serious. I just can't. I've owned like 5 of these, and I sold them all, and they're so valuable now. It's crazy. I had one that I bought from the original owner, and he bought when he was in the military, and he was unwilling to tell me it was a crazy story. He was unwilling to tell me what he did, and in fact, I never actually found out the guy's name, and I still am actually kind of ooked out about that. He went so far, he had personalized the clasp on his watch. He had actually gone so far as to actually have that removed. And I'm sure that it's not like it was stolen or anything. I mean, the guy was legitimate. He had a bunch of other Seikos, and he was old school. I just thought it was weird. He did something. It was a weird story. I don't even remember who the guy was. But that watch had everything. It even had the box and the papers. And I sold the whole thing. I should have kept it. Anyway. A real one. Okay, it's a good watch. Okay, thank you.